Hey there, I just got back from, from my better half's birthday supper. We're staying at the Glimmerland, so we went down to the wine cellar, and she had like a cool steak there, so she liked that. And, just getting back in, so I wanted to show you what I picked up today. I went into to Walmart. I did not pick up anything there today, and I picked up went to Trading Post. I did pick up some stuff there, and as you all know from seeing my videos here before, my dad also does movies as well. Sells them. So I'm going to show you what I picked up first at the Trading Post, and then I'll show you what I picked up at my dad's. No particular order. So first one I picked up was something that's probably pretty horrible, but it was like $1, and I wanted to pick up some stuff to so that I could review for you guys on either my channel or the Horror Globe, one of those two channels. So I wanted to do different stuff because I figure everybody's going to be doing the franchises and the normal stuff. You know, whenever it's big and popular that's out today, I don't want to do that. Frankly, I think after a while that bores some people. They've seen, everybody knows by now what some of the big stuff is. So I wanted to review some of the smaller stuff, kind of the weirder stuff. So one of the first things I picked up was the Midnight Horror Collection Volume 8. It has Night Shadow, Mortuary, 213, Secrets of the Clown, The Last Vampire on Earth, Room 33, The Fear Chamber, and The Legend of Sorrow Creek. So I'll be checking out some of those during the whole month of Halloween, and for you guys, I'm going through this pain, so watch it, please. Give it a like. The only one that I know about is, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of Mortuary. It's a Tobe Hooper thing, so hopefully he hasn't steered me wrong. And if it's a cheap one on Blu-ray, so maybe down the road I'll pick this up on Blu-ray if it's good. But the other stuff I really don't know anything about. I'm guessing most of it is probably the really cheesy straight-to-video stuff. I'm looking on the back here, and I'm not seeing any names I really know. Actually, I'm seeing a very lack of names on some of this stuff. And so stuff like Room 33 is an Eddie Barbini film, written by Eddie Barbini, produced by Eddie Barbini, directed by Eddie Barbini. Yeah, be grateful, guys, because this is going to be a painful watch. I know it is. Next up, I picked up. Actually, I didn't realize I picked this one up. I must have put this in and not realized it. When did I get this? Okay, Night of the Living Dead 3D. I think I like the cover. 3D horror classics. I'm not quite sure. Is this 3D, or do I have to put the 3D glasses on, or is this the type of 3D where I switch my TV around? I do have a 3D TV, so it's not a big deal. I can't imagine it's good 3D though. Razor 3D. But if nothing else, it has a really cool cover. I really like that cover work. So it's a good one to go in the collection either way. And maybe I will review Night of the Living Dead 3D version. So it's something a little bit different. Also, I picked up, and actually I'm kind of proud of this one, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And the reason I hadn't picked this one up earlier is because I couldn't find this version. I'm not sure if you're aware or where you're at it is, but where I am at, getting this in widescreen is a bitch. I did like this version of Frankenstein. I especially like Branagh in this. Branagh's an amazing actor. So it's kind of cool to see him in there. It's kind of going like bright, not bright. But this is in widescreen, and it's really hard to find this one in widescreen. Now it has been for a while. I'd like to upgrade this on the Blu-ray down the road if there's a Blu-ray widescreen out there. I'm not sure if there is. I haven't seen it. But Mary Shelley's Frankenstein in widescreen. So very cool. Next up, I picked up a documentary that I may actually be one to review during the Halloween season, and that is the Donner Party by Rick Burns. It's a PBS documentary. Not sure. I doubt there's any features on this. Basically, I'm guessing it's just a documentary from the American Experience program that they did, and a lot of famous voices in here. People like Amy Madigan, Timothy Hutton, J.D. Cannon, George Plimpton. Wow. Yeah, there's some really different stuff. So it'll be interesting to check this out. I like documentaries a lot, so I had to pick up this this one here, and I thought it'd be a cool, different thing to watch and to do a review of for Halloween. So, you know, look out for this one review-wise. And I just love the cover art for this. It's so stark and bleak. Fits it really well. So it stood out when I was looking at the DVDs there. The last one I picked up at the Trading Post in Stephenville was this one here. It's a this is not a Halloween-y type thing at all, but you know, it's cheesy and fun. And it's like the Macho Madness, the Randy Savage Ultimate Collection 3-disc set. So I'm a really big fan of the old like wrestling stuff, and Macho Man, Miss Elizabeth pretty much personified my era of wrestling back in the day, way before there was Stone Cold or John Cena or any of those guys. We got to see Randy Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth and Hulk Hogan. And so it's a 3-disc set, and it's like $2 that I'd pick it up and kind of relive my youth, my childhood youth when it comes to the wrestling stuff. Oh wait, there's one more to get there for $1. I thought I'd give this one another chance. I'd seen it before, and I'd read the book, and I remember this being pretty horrible in the day, but I thought horror-oriented, sort of. So, Flowers in the Attic, V.C. Andrews. Yeah, I picked up some different stuff here, but very inexpensive stuff, so, you know, it's good stuff to beef up the collection down the road, and you never know when this type of stuff is going to go to print. So, it's the Anchor Bay version. It looks to be featureless, but I don't know what you put on this anyway. Christy Swanson is in this one here, Louise Fletcher. You kind of tiptoed around what the whole concept of the Flowers in the Attic story was. So hopefully there'll be something in there that'll be decent. The other ones I picked up from my dad, and I got a couple here that are actually kind of cool for horror, which I'm going to leave them for last. I picked up, because I'm a Disney fan, the Wad and Woolly edition of the Shaggy Dog. And basically it just has the original version of Shaggy Dog and the colorized version that they did down the road. Also got Shaggy Dog Kids and a Fred McMurray Looking Back with Fondness, and audio commentary with Tommy Kirk, and there was some other actors on there as well, but from the kids basically. I hadn't seen this in a while. I used to really love this one as a kid, so I would never get the new one. But, yeah. Next up's another one I picked up documentary. It's the History Channel one, and it was really, really different, so I had to pick it up really strange. And that was Surviving the Holidays with Lewis Black. Yeah, it's a Christmas documentary with Lewis Black. I'm a big fan of like The Daily Show and Lewis Black and stuff, so I gotta just see what this is. I had to for this. I got this for pretty, cheaper than cheap actually. So yeah, Surviving History Holidays with Lewis Black. Had to check it out. Even though Halloween was last. Also grabbed, because I'm a big fan of the show, Columbo, the complete 6th and 7th seasons. William Shatner, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kim Cattrall, Ed Begley Jr., some of the guest villains, I guess you would like to call it, in this one here. So 3-disc set. I'm guessing one of the seasons here was pretty short, probably the 7th season. I'm guessing it was probably the last season before they went into rotation, or went into and then later on they would come back. And the next one I grabbed was the Mystery Movie Collection, and that's 1989, the year, which is, actually it's a special year for me for certain reasons. But it has, I think it's like 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 movies on it. I'm not sure which ones these are, but I love Columbo, so the next ones were got for you guys. That stuff that I could review on Halloween for the 31 Days of Horror. Kind of some different stuff that it's going to be kind of painful, but I want to check out, basically, so that I want to make sure that you guys can have get some good different reviews from me, and not just get all the normal stuff. And first one I got was Headspace, and actually it's the scariest place on earth. It says Stuart Gordon. Don't know anything about this movie. It has Olivia Hussey, William Atherton, Sean Young, Udo Kier, D. Wallace Stone, 25-year-old Alex Borden has a chance to care for the stranger. His intellect grows by leaps and bounds before allowing him to realize that the newfound gift comes with deadly side effects. Vicious, unexplainable murders are somehow linked to him. So, it may be good. A winner of Best Monster Movie at World Horror Convention, and winner of Best Screenplay and Best Cinematography in the New York City Horror Film Festival. So maybe this is actually one of those sleeper hits that I don't know anything about, but I'm going to give it a chance. Check it out. Hopefully the movie works okay. I also grabbed this one here. I thought it would just be a fun monstery type movie to do, and that is The Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. And this, of course, is Daryl Hannah. I was surprised to learn that this is actually directed by an acclaimed director, really. Christopher Guest directed this film. And it was produced by Deborah Hill. Of course, one of the producers of Halloween. I was going to say Friday 13th for some reason. But I gotta say, awesomely cool stuff. Doesn't look to be much in feature-wise. This is one of the older HBO ones, so looks to be pretty cool. And the last one I picked up was definitely for you guys, for review-wise. And I wanted to have something really cool and really different. And I didn't think anybody else would be doing this one. So I had to go grab it. And it was a Goosebumps double feature. So I figured, yeah, that's kind of cool and different to do for Halloween. I know for some of you guys out there that are younger, for instance, I may not be younger, but you may, you'll see this will be a little bit of nostalgia for you. And for some of you guys that don't, it'll be fun, like younger horror. So it's got it's a 2-disc set. It has My Best Friend is Invisible and Perfect School, but when you look in the back, it actually has 3. There's actually one called An Old Story. So they're not that long, but 43 minutes long. So they'll be easy to do kind of a Goosebumps review or retrospective on this here. These were, I guess there's a lot of these out around, and they're fairly inexpensive, but I managed to get this one for, cheaper than cheap. But that's what I picked up since I got here. I'm not sure if I'm going to get anything tomorrow. I'm on my way to Walmart tomorrow, and I'll be checking out there. Then I'm going with my dad around on shopping on Friday, so maybe I'll do it in a bit when I come back from there. Saturday's going to be a pretty busy day, but hopefully I'm going to get some videos done. I'll get some more videos done around here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm so thirsty right now that I'm probably going to have to go leave this hotel room and go to walk to Tim Hortons, because right now it's time for tea.